Good morning, friends. We are studying figures of speech in English. We have got definition. What is means by figures of speech? And already we have studied about that. Simile, metaphor, personification, alliteration, repetition, climax, tautology. Such type of figures of speech already we have studied here, and today we are going to learn about inversion, euphemism, and irony. So, what is means by inversion? First, we have to think about definition. Inversion. Inversion means Vyakrum Alankar in Marathi. The words in a sentence are not in the correct prose order. The words in the sentence are not in the correct prose order. Such words are there and that are not in the correct prose order. My dear friends, you know very well that the real structure is S plus V plus O, and if the poet is not following the such type of structure, then he has broken the such structure. So the words in a sentence are not in their correct prose order. It becomes inversion. Such examples are here. Up went the balloon. Up went the balloon. Poet has not followed the such structure, such rules and regulations. So what is the correct structure is here? The balloon went up. The balloon went up is the correct structure of that sentence. But poet has used here up went the balloon. And for what reason he has used such type of language, such type of statement? For making language effective, imaginative and creative. The purpose is very clear here. So another sentence is here. Soft and thick the snow lay. Soft and thick the snow lay. So the sentence is in not correct prose order. Then what is correct prose order? The snow lay soft and thick. The snow lay soft and thick is a correct prose order. So, my friend, we have to remember here while studying inversion is a figures of speech. In Marathi, it is Vyakrum Alankar. The words in a sentence are not in their correct prose order, then it becomes inversion. Have you got it? अगदी साध्या भाषेत तुम्हाला सांगायचं म्हटलं तर त्या वाक्यामध्ये असणारे जे शब्द आहेत ते त्या प्रोजच्या करेक्ट ऑर्डरमध्ये नसतात, ते पाठीमागे पुढे दिलेले असतात, म्हणून त्या ठिकाणी व्युत्क्रम अलंकार होतो. सो हॅव यू गॉट इट? The words in a sentence are not in their correct prose order, then it becomes inversion. Examples also have off went the balloon. So actual structure of the sentence is the balloon went off. And another sentence is here. Soft and thick the snow lay. The snow lay soft and thick. So, poet has broken the rules and regulations by developing the such material. So, we have studied here inversion. Is there any problem? No. Okay. Then, euphemism. Euphemism, paryayukta alankar in Marathi. Harsh fact is expressed in mild terms. If there is any kind of harsh fact, and that harsh fact is going to express in mild way, then it becomes euphemism. My dear friend, there are so many things that are very harsh, we cannot express as it is. So there is another way. We have to use that politeness, common courtesy, then good manner. So we don't want to use the such type of words, or many times we cannot use the such words. So that time we have to express with the mild way, and it has become euphemism. Euphemism means a harsh fact is expressed in very mild way, very mild term, and it has called euphemism. Example is here. He is no more. He is no more means now he has passed away. So we cannot say that he has died. So it is very harsh fact and we cannot express as it is. So in another words we can use instead of that he has passed away, or he is no more. No more I underline here. He is no more means he is dead. So dead, the word is harsh, I think. So we have to use here no more, or we have to use here passed away. Such words are there that we can use instead of that harsh word, and so it has called euphemism. Another word is given here. Mr. Patil has a full figure. Full figure means I underline here fatty. The particular person is very big, very fat, and so that's why if we use the such words, then it is not good for us. So we have to use that another words, and the another word is used here full figure. Fatty, the word is it is not good for us and for him also. So we have used the word instead of that, that is full figure. Mr. Patil has a full figure means particular person is very big or very fatty. So fatty, we have avoided the such words and we have used Mr. Patil has a full figure. So my friend, have you got it? Yes, I think that a harsh fact is expressed in very mild term and it becomes euphemism. एखादी मोठी घटना ही साध्या भाषेमध्ये सांगणे म्हणजेच euphemism आहे, म्हणजेच पर्याययुक्त अलंकार आहे. Example also have given, he is no more means already the person has died here. So instead of the word died we have used here then no more or passed away. The such words we used here, and the figures of speech is here euphemism. Mr. Patil has a full figure. The such very simple word we have used here instead of fact. Am I right? Okay. Number 12, irony. In our day-to-day life, my dear friends, irony, uprodhi kalanga. In our day-to-day life, generally we are using the such words. If the person is opposite to you, opposite to your mind, he is not, playing the role as you are saying, then you might have used such words for your friends also. Irony, uprodhi. What is the meaning? To express the opposite meaning which is different from the real meaning. Irony means to express the opposite meaning. We have to take it oppositely. Irony means the words are used there, and that we have to take that opposite meaning. To express the opposite meaning which different meaning, to express the opposite meaning which different from the real meaning. The such type of opposite words are used there, and that meaning is not real, that meaning is totally different. So particular words are used there, and we don't want to take that the real meaning, that meaning is different from that real meanings, then it becomes irony. Irony, uprodhi kalanga. So the first example is here, you are pretty fellow. I underline here pretty fellow. Pretty fellow means the particular words are not used for with the good manner. The words are used as like irony means, in short, it is addressed as a full. Pretty fellow means it is not used with a good manner. You are pretty fellow means you are very full. Such words are used for the foolish person. Not it is used intention by having the particular intention for the good person. Not used the such words. Such words are used for foolish person. So you are pretty fellow means you are very foolish. Another. They call me Indian abroad, but in my land I don't know who I am. Indian abroad, how is it possible, my dear friend? The person is living in India and the such words are used here. They call me Indian abroad, but I don't know who I am. So abroad, that is foreign, out of the country. And so the such words are used here, Indian abroad. So it means that as we have studied, so it is used showing to the people that are not from good things. He has not used. It is one kind of the meaning is different from the real meaning. Okay, so we have studied inversion, then euphemism and irony. I would like to tell you in Marathi, other examples are there also. Suppose if you want to say, we are talking about irony. If you want to say you are very smart, teacher might have such word used many times. Uh, you are very smart means many times it may be true, but you have experience. You have known that you are very smart means you are very foolish. So such type of Marathi examples also are there. तुम्ही मला नेहमीच मदत करता. It means that the person never help him. तुम्ही खूप सुंदर दिसता. It means that that particular person is not beautiful or handsome. It's one kind of irony. Have you got it?